Hey there, fellow dental professionals. It's Dr. James Younger here. I'm the founder and CEO of TempStars and a practicing dentist. And thanks to my second installment of my vlog. This one addresses a topic that I do get a lot of questions and our support team gets a lot of questions about, and it's related to sort of our fee structure and our sort of quality assurance of matches and things like that. So I'll start off just by saying that the idea of TempStars came about for myself and my dental practice when I was having trouble finding a good temporary dental hygienist. And so the whole idea behind TempStars is to build a service that serves the dental profession and connects people in a really fair way. And I often just think of, we're really trying to build dental temping the way everybody knows that it should be. It should be fairly priced, it should be consistent matches, it shouldn't gouge people, it shouldn't take unfair advantage, and it should treat everybody involved with respect and as fellow dental professionals, and that's really the approach I take to it. One of the key aspects to that is how we keep our fees so low. Right now, for a completed dental temping shift in Canada, it's $57. In the United States, it's $38. And when I tell people that, the first question is, oh my goodness, how do you make any money? Well, I will tell you, we've built a really efficient system that consistently makes great matches. And while we leverage technology, and our technology is leading in its innovation in the way we approach it, it's still run and managed and overseen by people and a human touch for every part of the system. But this allows us to provide a consistent service in a way that gives us the opportunity to keep our fees as low as possible. Now, why does that matter? Why should we keep our fees as low as possible? Well, there's a few reasons, and one of them is the way that the dental profession is served should not be dictated by specific business interests or board of director reporting or investor relations. And so it really is one of my priorities to ensure, above everything else, that we're providing a service that's fairly priced and reasonably accessible. And so that's how we're able to keep our fees so low. It's my goal to keep them as low as possible, but it's still at the same point where we're running a business and can still scale profitably, which just allows us to have a bigger and bigger impact as we grow. The other part that it does is, as we keep our fees low, it does allow the opportunity for some more wiggle room in terms of hourly rates when you are looking at hiring a temporary hygienist or assistant for the day. Because our fees are so low, it gives the opportunity to if a dental professional is offering a rate that might be slightly higher, you still end up as a dental office ahead of the game, because when you factor in our low placement fee and the hourly rate, you're still far ahead compared to where you would be if it was a more expensive agency or service that charged a higher placement fee or was marking up hourly rates significantly. You still end up ahead with a low placement fee and a reasonable hourly rate for the dental professional who's doing the hard work for the temping shift. So that's one of the reasons we really think about keeping our fees as low as possible, to keep that flexibility for temping shifts. And not only that, in line with keeping our fees as low as possible, we also don't charge for permanent hiring. So if the very best dental hygienist or dental assistant through TempStars gets matched with a dental office, and the dental office is hiring and the dental professional is looking for work, they can just make that connection, make that hire, and we're just happy that the dental professionals found their work home, and we're happy that the dental office found a good match for their team. So we don't charge any exorbitant finder's fees of thousands of dollars. We don't send an invoice afterwards or anything like that. We're just really here to serve the dental professional and really help good matches to happen. And so I really find that allows for more flexibility in terms of a dental office's ability to find good talent, but at the same time, it helps us avoid a situation that's common among dental temping and hiring agencies, where if somebody is obligated to that agency and they want to find a job somewhere, well, they might have a hard time because dental offices might know, oh, if I hire this person, I have to pay $5,000 or $8,000. So then you have a good dental professional who's looking for permanent work, looking to find their work home, and they run into these roadblocks because there's that additional cost and friction of being hired by a good office where they might want to work and who might want to hire them. So we just remove that completely from the equation, and we're just happy to make those good connections for permanent hires. So not only do we keep our fees as low as possible as a flat rate with no markups and no subscriptions and no sign-up fees and no surprises, we also don't charge for permanent hires. And when we combine those two, we really think we're taking a fair approach to prioritizing good connections in the dental profession and making that positive impact over top of not or instead of gouging dental offices or restricting dental professionals from finding good work. And that just has a trickle-down effect, because when people are happy at work and at dental offices and everybody feels respected and treated as important individuals, that trickles down to a really good, healthy team culture at the office, which further has an impact on patient care. So patients feel more relaxed, they're more likely to get treatment done, they're more likely to engage in dental services. So the overall impact of making those great connections, to me, is one of those really highly leveraged society impacts that TempStars and we are able to make on the population overall. The next layer to that is the idea of quality assurance in terms of how we ensure that when a dental hygienist or dental assistant is connected with a dental office, that match is mutually happy, meaning the dental office and their patients are happy with the dental hygienist and assistant, and the dental hygienist or dental assistant is happy having temped at that office. We have a lot of really sophisticated and diligent ways of membership management. We have a review system and an endorsement system that allows that transparency into how that experience went for each person and each party involved, and at the same time that transparency so that we know, oh, here's a dental office who's really establishing a great track record for being a great place to work, and similarly, oh, here's a dental professional who is showing a really great track record for reliability, professionalism, high clinical skills, and those sorts of things. And so we're able to identify those trends and track records, and we're able to, if somebody seems like they're going off the path a little bit of success, we're able to guide and incentivize them and provide the resources so that they can get back on that path to success. But we're quite diligent about our membership management to ensure that if a dental professional is using TempStars, that they're reliable, professional, and clinically skilled, and they're the kind of person you'd want at the office. And as a dental office professional, if you are looking for a shift to pick up and work, then we also do that diligent management to ensure that the dental offices we're connecting dental professionals with is a good dental office. And that really does have real-world results. We're quite proud of the fact that of tens of thousands of completed dental temping shifts, every single one of those is mutually reviewed by the dental office and by the dental professional, and on both sides, 97% of the time, the dental office says they were happy or very happy with the dental professional who worked at their office, and 96.8% of the time, the dental hygienist or assistant says that they are happy or very happy with the dental office that they got connected to. And that doesn't happen by accident. It happens by diligence and just being really smart and innovative in terms of how we approach our membership management and really strive to keep everybody on the path to success and to provide those resources and the information needed and incentives to stay on that path for success. Because it really does boil down to this positive impact that we're trying to make on the dental professional overall. And from that, it comes from me as a practicing dentist with a strong feeling that this service is for my friends, my colleagues, and I consider the entire dental professional as my colleagues, and I just really want to make sure that we're growing the service in a way that serves the dental profession as best as possible. So thanks again for joining me for vlog number 2. Stay tuned for number 3 coming down the road, and hope you're having a good day.